This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his perfect bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
I've been in this library for 6 hours. I'm out of snacks and energy. Plus, I just realized I forgot to put deodorant on.
Oh, girl, you're a mess. Let's run to Target.
Let's RTT.
We'll grab some protein chips, body spray, and deodorant.
And we get 20% off with Target Circle so we can get those great face masks for our self-care Sundays.
I love an SCS.
Let's get out of here.
College students get 20% off their next purchase with Target Circle. Subject to terms. Visit target.com/circle for more details.
It's Deprogrammed, the podcast where we try to get you into a band. That's right, we've done all the work for you. All you have to do is press play and listen. My name is Justin, and you can call me Band Curious because I am indeed curious about bands. What that means is I like to talk to friends about bands, artists, whatever, and in doing so, we will come together, create a top 10 circuit list for you to get into said band as well. It's really that simple, and today, man, if somebody told you to break up your band, John, if it was Chavez that did it, would you do it? Oh no, that's hilarious.
No, he's good. We're good. Roll.
That's hilarious. I'm leaving that because I was just pitching to John. if Chavez told you to break up your band, would you do it? And he dumped out. That's awesome.
Oh no, I had a power blink, and everything quit. So I couldn't hear anything after.
Damn, bro, you got back fast.
Yeah, that's also true. I was going to say, again, all this is staying in, but I was going to say, hey man, he rage quit because I told him to break up the band.
No, I did not hear anything that happened after you said, let's get ready to go.
Oh, wow. Like all of that. Okay. Well,
yeah,
very intriguing podcast start. But, so if tell me about Chavez. Like, this feels like a band. Again, we kind of talked about this, that I kind of should have been into all along, John. I know this is like a favorite for you, so talk to me about it.
Yeah. Chavez is one of my favorite bands of all time. They are an incredible, like, indie rock / noise rock / whatever band. They were only around for a few years, 1993 to 96 or 97. But they were just so consistent, and like they don't have a bad song, and it's this interesting mix of people because you have Matt Sweeney, who sings and plays guitar, one of my favorite musicians of all time, went on to be, of course, in Zwan, and did the Superwolf record with Bonnie Prince Billy, which is one of my favorite records of all time, and then is now in the Hard Quartet with Stephen Malkmus from Pavement. And I finally got to see him play last year in anything, and it was amazing. So he sings and plays guitar. Their other guitar player is Clay Tarver, who, if you guys know that show Silicon Valley, Clay Tarver was one of the showrunners and executive producers on Silicon Valley, and Silicon Valley actually used a Chavez song in season 1. I think there was an episode where they were trying to, like, talking about compressing MP3s, and they're in a computer lab, and New Room by Chavez plays in the song. And like, I remember watching that being like, holy shit, coolest thing ever. Their bass player is Scott Marshall, who is the son of Gary Marshall and Penny Marshall, the famous TV producers, writers, you know, going back to like the 70s, like all the classic TV shows. So there's a Nepo baby in there.
Yeah.
And then apologies to James Eha, but their drummer is the James Lowe, who is the coolest rock and roll Asian of all time.
I just want to say apologies to James
they,
Eha. Should be a t-shirt.
They and like they were around, and like I never got to see them on their original run. I was a little too late, but you know, people who would see them would be like, oh, they're like the loudest band. Like you would hear, the rumor was like you could tell the people that had seen them before because they were pressed up against the back wall of the venue. Like, oh, hey, like you've seen them before, right? Yeah, yeah. And then they never actually broke up. And then in 2006, Matador released the box set, which like has everything they did up to that point, and then their videos, which are incredible. We'll talk about them when we get to the song. I don't want to spoil it now. They made 2 music videos, which are both incredible, and then like the box set came with a DVD of like live show and like this backstage footage. Like all of a sudden, like they were like this mysterious band that you like never knew anything about, and all of a sudden here's all this stuff. And then they, like I said, they never officially broke up, and then in 2011 it was like rumored that like, oh, they were starting to do a thing, and like they played All Tomorrow's Parties, curated by Portishead, funny enough. We just did an episode on the other week, and they started playing shows again, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, there's this new EP coming out, and like, oh, we're finally going to get new Chavez songs after like 15 years. It's going to be amazing. And then like they played on Jimmy Fallon, which was ridiculous. Like this crazy band, like it made no sense. I think I posted the video in the chat when it came out. It was like, what is happening? Like that, I remember watching that, just being like, this is one of the coolest moments of my adult life. But yeah, like they I think the official word is like they still never broken up, but it's the drummer James who like just doesn't want to play anymore. So like they're always like, if he would agree to do it, we would still do it, but I guess not. But yeah, they mix like this kind of like epic dramatic like quality that like 70s rock had with like Helmet, or like some of like, I don't know, like Slint or Drive Like Jehu, some of those like really angular, you know, and noisier kind of bands. It's a really interesting. There's no one else I think that sounds like them at that time, and I love every one of their songs, and I wanted to talk about them for a long time.
Well, and here we are, and to get it done, we dragged Chris Schultz. We said, dude, you got to do this. You got to. So what is it about this band that makes you go, like, do you listen to a couple tracks and go, yeah, sure? Or did you just come into this just completely open-minded?
Let me take you on a little journey, okay? So we were supposed to do this show a couple of weeks ago, and I was honest with you guys, and I was like, oh, I just didn't have time to prep because my job is moving right now, right? It turns out I was ready.
No.
I didn't realize that Better Days Will Haunt You was a collection of their 2 records.
Mm-hmm.
So I got through it and loved it, and I'm going to talk more about how I felt. I promise. I'm going to actually talk about the records. I got through it and thought I had so much more work to do, and I was in a panic, and I was like, I can't show up not ready. I can't do that to the show. I was ready. So I'm very sorry.
Well.
So I was like, oh, and I also was like, oh, cool, there's 2 whole other records to get through. Like, this band is amazing. But it wasn't such. It wasn't as so. So two things. In my small research about them, I learned a lot of cool stuff, a lot of what John just said. I think one of the weirdest things is that their guitar player came up with the "Got Milk" catchphrase. That's where he made his money. I was blown away by that, and I learned that before I heard them. So you can imagine how different their actual sound was to what I expected. And Matt Sweeney and I are birthday bros.
Oh,
we're both July
nice.
2 boys. Yeah. So me, Matt Sweeney, and Bret Hart, we're all hanging out. So like I loved it. I'm really into it. It's great. You talked about the Drive Like Jehu post-punk stuff that they pull from. I think they're kind of that bridge, because like I feel like Josh Holmes owes these guys money. I feel like they're the bridge between like how that kind of music gets to the radio, like Queens of the Stone Age, and then like music fans enjoying it for what it is. They're like a really good bridge in the middle, and they really pull both off. There's literal songs that like just are Queens of the Stone Age songs. Like in particular, one of the songs I put on my 20 is just Turning of the Screw by Queens of the Stone Age, and it bothers me to a point that I cannot describe. And it's years before. And like I also was like, because I love Elway, I was like, oh, are they named after Andy Chavez? You know, because like that's my baseball brain coming in.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not. But a fascinating thing I found out, the year that Andy Chavez hit 300 for the Mets was 2006, the year that their compilation album came out. Oh. So there is a connection. So I choose to believe they're named after Andy Chavez, and that's why I'm on the show.
Hey man, whatever the brain tells you, whatever makes you get it.
Dude, I was so hyped.
That's a problem too, because like they're one of those bands that's like they're almost ungoogleable. Because if you Google like Chavez, you're gonna get all this other stuff like Julio Cesar Chavez, the dictators in Central America. Like it's very hard to find stuff on them.
Well, my brain went straight to Andy Chavez because I wanted to name my band Hundley after Todd Hundley.
Hey.
But one of the people in the band is a Yankees fan, so we couldn't.
Todd Hundley was one of my favorite Mets for a very long time. But
that's just good taste, babe.
Right. So, all right. So this is interesting. It's kind of to that point, though. Like, really, it isn't out of left field that you would possibly think that they were named after Andy Chavez because of the sounds seem like they could have been somewhere in the 2000s. Like, yeah, it isn't out of the realm of possibility that they would have been. But like, it is kind of to John's point, like before, like this. So he goes on to do Zwan with Billy Corgan, and I love Zwan, and that should have been the thing. So Zwan comes out in 2003, like the Mary Star of the Sea, the record. I think the band actually formed in 2001, but the record comes out in 2003. And if that happened like now, I would have immediately gone and just absorbed all the side projects, like, or all the prior projects of everybody. I would have just done that, you know, like I'm at a place now where that's a thing I would do. At the time, I remember being geeked on Papa M and Tortoise and Slint and like wanting to get into them. I just didn't know how. And then I remember seeing Skunk. I remember seeing Chavez, and I'm like, oh man, like all these bands that I could go get into. I don't know how. I remember like trying to find, again, kind of to your point before, like trying to find them on LimeWire and not coming up with like anything.
Yeah. Well, like the Matt Sweeney too, like he became this kind of like really in-demand session guitar player. Like he played guitar with Adele, and he played guitar with Johnny Cash and Iggy Pop, and he was on the Desert Sessions with Josh Homme, right? And like he's done all this cool stuff, but like everything he does, he's just a really good songwriter, and he has a really good sense of melody. And like
was he really on the Desert Sessions? Did I call that?
Yeah, he's in one of them. Yeah, he's like number 13 and 14 or something.
Dude,
came out a few years ago.
I got all the respect in the world for that guy, but he owes Chavez money, bro. I'm not.
Oh yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like they wrote a blueprint for him to get famous. Like truly.
I mean, again, it all kind of circles around to the fact that they were ahead of their time, and you know, finally doing the dive, finally listening to this band. This is, you know, I'm always. Really, they are a band I should have been into at least since 2003. Like, I should have figured it out then. But forgiving younger me for not being able to do so. Funnily enough, if I would have found them when they came out, I probably wouldn't have been into it. It like this so suits now Justin's taste that it is wild that it was happening at a time where, technically speaking, that sound should have been what I was into. Like, again, it's kind of happening all around all these other bands that I love. So it, you know, more on us and on after the fact, but like Skunk, and we'll talk about that in after.
I got news for you though, man. So, there's some very, very Billy Corgan vocal melodies in this band too.
Oh yeah,
like just the melodies, not the sound, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah, and
he loves Skunk.
Yeah, Yeah, well, I guess since it came up, we'll say it here instead of waiting. It's actually on the Pumpkins Pisces Iscariot. He said, Frail and Bedazzled owes a great debt to the band Skunk, from whom I ripped off part of this song. Skunk was probably the greatest band that I ever knew / saw that is virtually unknown, even less than the Frogs. Frogs, Skunk. I miss Skunk. Yeah, he loved Skunk. So, like, it's possible that Matt actually influenced Billy and then, reverse,
And
reverse
like, yeah, I went and I found that Skunk LP, like I had the record, and like it's fine. It's not mind blowing. It's not something you're gonna search out and be like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. But it's fine. But I wasn't like the Smash, like Slunk too wasn't that kind of named because of Skunk. Like he just changed one letter. I think that's the legend as well.
Guys, was he not in Skunk? It says
Matt
he
Sweeney
was.
But we're talking about Billy Corgan.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I misunderstood. Yeah.
Well, the conversation to lay it out flat is, I think Matt Sweeney he definitely influenced Billy Corgan, who in turn may have re-influenced Matt Sweeney. So like, it's possible.
I apologize for my confusion. Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I don't know about that. This one did not end well. I don't know that they're still friends.
Ooh.
No, probably not. So not anymore, but
we'll talk about that at some point.
So yeah, so again, we've kind of talked about this at a lot already. There isn't a lot of music here. It ends up being 31 songs, John. So talk to me. I mean, we ended up just taking the one record that has everything on it and then the EP. So talk to me about when it is this thick, how do you pick 15 for it?
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his perfect bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
I've been in this library for 6 hours. I'm out of snacks and energy. Plus, I just realized I forgot to put deodorant on.
Oh, girl, you're a mess. Let's run to Target.
Let's RTT.
We'll grab some protein chips, body spray, and deodorant.
And we get 20% off with Target Circle, so we can get those great face masks for our self-care Sundays.
I love an SCS.
Let's get out of here.
College students get 20% off their next purchase with Target Circle. Subject to terms. Visit target.com/circle for more details.
Yeah, well, originally it was 2 LPs, an EP, some compilation tracks, and then there's their reunion EP from 2012, Cockfighters. But yeah, I mean, it's almost like, sometimes I come on here with my favorite bands, I'm like, oh, if this song doesn't make it, I'm going to be crushed. But like, the truth is they really don't have a bad song. And like, the ones that I didn't pick, I still love, and I'll still fight for them even though I didn't pick them. So I tried not to just overthink. Like, I probably had my list in 10 minutes after we said we were going to do this, right? I just went through and like, yep, I like that one, that one, that one, that one. Because like, I know the songs. I didn't have to go back and listen to it. But yeah, it's not going to be it's going to be different than a lot of my favorite bands where I, I'm going to get upset and I'm going to go cry in the corner if this song doesn't make it. But the songs I don't have, I still love, and like I said, I'll still be happy if they make it.
So I want to point out that even though I didn't say as much, I was 1,000% right why you had doubles, Chris.
Nope. Oh, what I said when I forgot we said that.
Yeah. Well, because I looked it up too. I looked up the band and I was like, oh, they just put all the records on this one. Okay. Well, that works. So, talk to me about selecting your 15 for this.
Well, I'm gonna talk about what that led me to. So, full disclosure for everyone listening, Justin, I said to Justin, oh, I didn't realize that the compilation had both records, and then I went on, and then I said there was a problem, and Justin was gonna guess, and that's what it was, right? So my problem was when I didn't realize that it was just both LPs back to back, I didn't have context for where the band came together. And in a way, I'm kind of happy about that because I have takes about the two records. Like, I think the debut, I think, with Gone Glimmering, I think it's very much an indie record, but the vocals are amazing. And I think on Ride the Fader, the band and the recording quality is so incredible, but the vocals are a little lacking. And I know you guys are going to kill me for that, but they just are. Um, so getting that context, realizing that it was two records, I really was able to enjoy it more. And then I was able to listen to Ride the Fader as a piece and not feel jarred by the fact that I thought it was part of the same record as the other record and be like, why the hell did he come back on another day when he couldn't sing anymore and then shove all the records on disc two? So that's what I thought. I think that this band is incredible. I think they have a real artistic vision. I think that it is a thing that I'm really, really glad to have in my life. And I'm so bummed out about how he vocally sounds on the second record. Getting the 15 songs was really easy because I was in a chill mode thinking that I was just in with their first LP. And I was like, oh, let me just heart every song I like. I went back and I basically had 17 of them. So then I just had to make room for if I liked anything on the EP. So it was like super easy for me. The process wasn't difficult. It just was funny because I told you guys I wasn't ready and I was very much ready.
Well, guess we could have done it, 2 weeks ago or whatever, but yeah, there's just more time to sit and stew about your picks. I feel similarly to you as far as I'm actually appreciative of the way it was packaged. I appreciate the fact that you used the compilation that came out in 2006 as opposed to the two separate records, because that I ended up approaching it like the same way, like, oh, this is just one thing, and not worrying about, oh, I need to have representation here, here, and here. I just kind of listened to it. And I mean, I think I had 22 on my first pass, which is always not great, that's not fun. But I'm always hesitant to say the word easy because that makes it seem like there were songs that I easily kind of chucked off. That's not the case. It was more so I feel like they were all worthy. So it was like, all right, well, I'll just take the 15 that I like, and here's hoping that everybody agrees with me, and we'll go from there. So I tried not to overthink it because it was 31 songs. So I was like, I'm just going to take this as close to face value as I can. And we'll hope for the best, because I didn't get a lot of answers, but 2 out of the 3 people that answered I had on my list. So I was like, all right, well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. That's the old saying. That said, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. The math really, really works in our favor now. John, like 31 songs, 3 people. What do you think, man, for the final say?
Yeah, I'm going to say 7.
Hey, all right. Yeah, the maths. Like,
yeah.
What do you think, Chris?
I never... Did we do 15 on Latterman? We probably did, right?
Did we? I don't remember.
I think might have been barely 20, but it was close.
Oh, yeah.
I wish I paid attention to how that went. I think we'll have a fairly high amount of the same songs, because I do think that this band went into like I'm going to palm a chord and just play the arpeggio and slowly sing over it, and that's not really a song to me. And I don't think a lot of those songs are going to be in it. So I'm going to go high 2. I'll just go 1 under. I'll say 6.
Okay. All right. Well, this is a wild pick considering we had 15. But I mean, I'm always of this is both gamesmanship. This is also, I don't think, out of the realm. And also, I think it would be really cool if we all had more than 50% of our lists the same. I'm taking that 9. I don't think it's out of the realm. I feel positive about that. So, I mean, if we're going to do it well, might as well give me the last song. So, all right, we're going to take a quick pause, and when we come back, we're going to play the game, Jack. It's the program. And with that, the name of the game is Deprogrammed. The three of us have combed through the Chavez discography and plucked out 15 songs that we're now going to mash together in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you to get you into Chavez, in case you are like me and never did it before. Look, man, I feel like there's 8 million different ways to start, so I'm just going to start the way I normally start. How about repeat the ending?
Of course, yes.
I don't. Why is it an of course? Please elaborate.
It's the first single. It's from the first track from their first EP. Like, that guitar comes in. It's perfect. It's a great intro to their band.
Shit. All right. Well, I didn't. It didn't grab me, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, I would think as many of you as you've done of these by now, like when the band does the thing right off rip, it is like always a super plus for me. So, all right,
fair enough.
We'll take it 2 there.
And that part 2 at the end was like, I'm all blasted open, and then it come crashing in. Love that.
We'll take it 2 though. We'll take it 2. That's all right. John.
Okay. I'm gonna go with one that maybe you guys aren't gonna have, but I'm still gonna pick it because it does have the greatest triangle solo in the history of rock and roll. The ending of this song is just insane, and I blast it loud every time it comes on. How about Flight 96?
Oh man, no.
I don't have it either. I'll put it on right now.
Yeah, you guys missed that triangle solo is buried in the mix a little bit, but you gotta go find it. It's on Ride the Fader.
All right, cool. On the back end, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I was actually...
Yeah, I see that. Okay.
I got to that on my... This was one of the worst bands for a pre-show listen because there isn't much, so I actually did get to listen to the whole thing and just constantly going, oh man, what should I drop to put that in? I didn't do it, but like there was a lot of that. All right, into the bin it goes. Chris.
I want to talk about... I'm just going to start with what my favorite tune was. If I could just go like that. I think it's probably ubiquitous, but Break Up Your Band.
Yes.
Fucking banger.
That's one of the ones that they made a video for.
Okay.
And the video is like, it's like a male strip club, and like male strippers are coming out. The band is playing to the side, and like it just turns into chaos. Like, it's worth watching.
That sounds amazing. This makes me like them even more.
Well, and funnily enough, I guarantee you I saw this because it was on Beavis and Butthead. And
yes. Oh shit!
Yes, it was.
So I guarantee you I saw it. I just didn't clock it as it was happening. So
like, the guitar riff in this song is like, I say this with all the respect in the world, is like the absolute best version of a WWE entrance music. Like, it's very simple, but it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man.
Like,
yeah.
Like, and just the lyrics are just so sardonic. Everybody feels that way when you play music. It's just great. It's a great song.
I also wanted to point out that it is one of the 3 answers that I got from the internet. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
All right. Looking at one that stuck out here, I'm going to go with You Faded.
I got it.
Oh, I love that you guys did this. This is one of the B-sides from the Pentagram EP. And I love this song so much. It's like one of their faster, like, quote-unquote punkier songs. And I scream along to it every single time. Yes, absolutely.
Hey. See, and
hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's a great song.
Well, and this is why I'm glad you presented it the way you like. I'm glad they did Better Days Will Haunt You, because like being able to present it this way, where I'm not worried about representation, I'm just listening to the songs. Like, if this gets presented as something on an EP, it probably has less weight to it as far as like whether it's going to make my list or not.
Like everything came in on an equal footing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
But the irony for me was that that's what messed me up, because I thought he came back with a worse vocal performance and they just shoved them all together. I was so confused. I just noticed too, I think that EP is on the remaster of Gone Glimmering. Like, it's on the back end of it. Yeah.
I also want to point out, like, You Faded is probably one of my favorite songs from this whole experience. So.
Oh, it's killer.
Yeah.
Excellent.
All right. You Faded.
The fuzz bass is like deadly.
Yeah.
Oh, the bass in this band, like sometimes like he'll wait and like doesn't play, and then when he comes in, it's like a fucking like thunderstorm. Like the like you mentioned the production at the beginning, Chris. Like they have the production on this is incredible. The way everything sounds, like the space you can hear, and like that. Yeah, sometimes when that bass comes in, it just like it hits you like a hammer to the chest.
Hell yeah, man. I mean, first of all, the recording quality on Ride the Fader, I am not being hyperbolic when I say, is one of the best sounding records I've ever heard. Yeah. Like, genuinely. Yeah. Like, it's fucking amazing. I know we're not talking about that record right now, but in general, this whole band is the most air drummingest band ever. You want to talk about the rhythm section. I've never air drummed on the subway more than the month you guys maybe listen to this band. Yes. It's amazing.
There you go. All right. In it goes. You Faded. And John.
Into the end.
All right. I'm going to pick the other one that they did a video for. And this video, also incredible because they made it kind of a tongue-in-cheek, behind-the-scenes look at what if they were the like most popular band in the world. Like it shows them like sound checking in an empty arena, and like they're like in a hotel room seeing themselves on MTV, and like they're like donating $80,000 to Chavez kids, and like all these rabid fans with their t-shirts. Like it's hilarious. And Donald Logue has a cameo in it. I guess he's friends with them, plays the sound man in the arena. But the song is Unreal Is Here. One of my favorites.
I
got it.
Okay, good. We'll take it to there.
All right.
That is one of the answers that we got, and I think the guy that answered that actually sent like them playing that live. And you know,
cool.
Look,
there is nothing to not be amazed at,
right? And I also want to add, you know, we haven't brought out a good Curtis line in a while. You know, knock me over with a feather on that one. Like,
oh yeah, that one's getting in. Yeah, don't worry.
I mean, there we go.
Call it a knockout.
There we go. Oh. All right, Chris.
I want to talk about this one because I just need to understand it. So the first time I heard Little 12 Toes, I fucking hated it. And then I went and learned a little bit more about the band and found out it was a massive popular song for them. Then I went back and I was like, is this weird cabaret song that they just randomly put with Talking good? And you know what? It's fucking great. It's as good as The Teeth. It's as good as Dresden Dolls. As good as any band that ever tried to do that style. It's great.
Well, yeah, like it's a cover of the Schoolhouse Rocks.
Is that what it is?
From the 70s, yeah.
Oh, thank you for making me understand it.
There was a compilation where a bunch of bands did the Schoolhouse Rock songs and Chavez.
Oh my god! Thank God. Okay.
And yeah, though it's incredible. Like when it gets into like they starts counting like 6, 12, and like it gets kind of demented there. Oh, I love it, but I did not have it.
Yeah. I can't save you either, but.
No, dude, it's a style of music I like, but I hated it from the first time I heard it, and then I saw how popular it was, and I was like, well, I have to figure out why, and I just listened to it like 6 times.
Yeah, Schoolhouse Rocks. Blind Melon did Three's the Magic Number on that.
It's a great compilation, yeah.
Cool. All right, well, I learned some today.
All right, Little 12 Toes, unfortunately, you go into the bin. And there we go. All right. I'm going to go... This one reinforced my high, like, listening to it beforehand. I actually ended up listening to it twice. How about You Must Be Stopped?
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his perfect bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
I've been in this library for 6 hours. I'm out of snacks and energy. Plus, I just realized I forgot to put deodorant on.
Oh, girl, you're a mess. Let's run to Target.
Let's RTT.
We'll grab some protein chips, body spray, and deodorant.
And we get 20% off with Target Circle so we can get those great face masks for our self-care Sundays.
I love an SCS.
Let's get out of here.
College students get 20% off their next purchase with Target Circle. Subject to terms. Visit target.com/circle for more details.
I've got it.
Yes,
Hey.
annihilate the next few months.
Yes.
They're so good with like these little phrases that like just stick in your head.
The screechy, insanely filtered guitar leads at the end gave me actual anxiety. I had to put it. It's amazing. Like the whatever they came up with there. Like again, I'm coming in first time, right? Like I'd never heard it before. I was like, that's one of the coolest sounding guitar sounds I've ever heard. And then the part is also weird.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And like the back end of Ride the Fader loses me a little bit, and that brought me right back. Nice.
It was this point in listening to it, I sent this song specifically. I was like, "Do you ever get into Chavez?" I sent it over to my bass player, and he was like, "Well, I kind of worship at the altar of Matt Sweeney, but I'd never got into them." He never reported back about this song, but like this song hilariously reminds me of Undercutters. Like, I mean, not saying, "Oh man, we write like them and we're influenced by them," but like it kind of has the attitude that we have. And
Don't do that. Don't plug your band and then excuse yourself for plugging your band. Just do it. It's okay.
well, there's no way I could have known.
Bandcamp.com/ yeah.
What I'm saying is like there's no way they could have influenced me because I just heard the song. So like it like hearing it made me think of, man, this would be something that we would do. So
You're just going on vibes. This is all vibes based.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, again, I sort of guitar sound, like that is definitely a sound I'd love to make with my guitar. So, all right. You Must Be Stopped is in. And John.
Back to me. Okay. This is the song that they did on Fallon, and I love it because it starts with this little guitar riff, and it starts kind of like, it's almost lackadaisical, like he's just kind of like playing around with it, but it repeats a couple of times throughout the song, and every time it gets more intense until the end when it comes in and everything crashes in. And it's one of my favorite moments in their catalog. It's Laugh Track.
Oh, no.
Can't back you up on that.
No, unfortunately, I can't either.
Okay.
We were wrong, but also I feel like there's probably going to at least be a couple more of those today.
For what it's worth, it's the first recommended song on the bottom of my playlist.
Nice.
It's Laugh Track.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you what else is recommended. Shit.
Yeah. Don't tell us anything else. Don't play your cards yet, baby. All right, Chris.
Baby? I just adore this as a kick out the jams rock and roll tune, Pentagram Ring.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Banger.
Yeah.
Absolute sick, amazing song. Yeah. The vocals are so good. Like so good. The falsetto vocals, like, oh, awesome.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Love it.
There's a lot of these like undeniable points, which I think kind of we're seeing here. Like also kind of what you were talking about at the beginning, Chris, is like it feels like this song specifically, like, oh, like the squealy guitars, it's just like, it's undeniable. Like I heard it and I was just like, no, I gotta have that. And I can't explain anything other than I just like it. But like sometimes that's all you need, and kind of to bring it back. Sometimes it's just vibes.
They repeat that same like musical sentence a lot, like bam 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 bam, like it's in a lot of their songs. But you don't ever feel repetitive. You don't feel like it's repetitive, I should say. Like it doesn't feel like a derivative of itself. It always feels like it's appropriate for the song, and it's always broken up by another song that's a little bit more melancholy after it. It seems like we're really leaning in on the more higher energy ones, which I'm kind of glad about because those are the ones I liked. But like to your point, that's why I brought it up about You Must Be Stopped, because like the back end of that record lost me until that song came on. I was like, well, I'm paying attention again.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right. Pentagram Ring is in. Oh, wow. We're back to me. I keep scrolling past this one, so let's find out, eh? How about Hack the Sides Away?
Yep. That's the B-side to the first single.
Hey.
So that's not from the original EP.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it was a 7-inch. Repeat the ending with Hack the Sides.
Got it. Okay.
And then they re-released those songs later on the Pentagram Ring EP.
Got it.
All right.
Falsetto vocals again on that one. Super good.
Yeah. Vocals in general on that tune are
Yeah.
so sick,
Yeah.
especially over like the super dissonant intro. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just like that, we're already at 5 with a good amount of gameplay left. All right, John?
All right. How about New Room?
I do have it. Yeah.
I don't. I can't bring that one.
Okay.
We take it 2. Chris?
Let's just finally talk about the Queens of the Stone Age thing that I've been obsessed with. So the Guard Attacks is literally Turning of the Screw by Queens of the Stone Age.
I got it.
Like almost exactly the same song.
I have it as well, although I don't know that Queens of the Stone Age song.
It's a single. It came
never
out
listened
years
to it.
later.
Yeah.
Well, you've heard it. It's the Guard Attacks.
Okay. Fair enough.
The guitar riff couldn't be more similar, aside from being in a slightly different key. And the vocal melody is exactly the same. And to be honest with you, Josh sings very similarly to this guy.
Yeah.
I will say that like Josh is clearly a better vocalist. I'm not putting them on the same level. Josh is one of the great rock and roll vocalists. I'm not even a huge Queens fan, but like I can respect the ability he has and like that he can really write a pop song. This song was clearly ripped off by Queens of the Stone Age, like so clearly, and released as a single.
And still good. Like both. Like,
Sure. Oh yeah, both songs are great. Yeah,
yeah.
but we had to talk about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And it got in.
it's like, Green Day won a Grammy off of a D4 song, right? So these things happen.
They did.
Yeah. So like,
Boom. Guard Attacks in. We're already hanging out at Chris's 6.
yeah, I'm not winning this.
I mean, I
We'll
might.
easily get 10.
I might. Well, what do I got
I only
left
have
here?
4 left.
Let's see. I was just gonna say I don't have a lot left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have. Or I still have 8 left. What the hell?
I have 6
Wow.
left.
What
Wow.
the hell? All right.
I'll say this: I have 6 left, and only one of my songs isn't in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go with the only other song that I got an answer for. Then, how about Top Pocket Man?
I got it.
Yes.
Hey, just like that. John
Now
7.
for how long?
Yeah. For how long?
There you go.
And like, there's that weird like roller coaster intro and outro.
Mm-hmm.
Like the crowd, like it adds a lot to it. I think.
It made me stop in my tracks when I was listening to it before we went on. Like that
Yeah.
part, I was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about that." But like you said, it adds to it because it makes you stop and pay attention. So,
Mhm.
all right, Top Pocket Man is in. John,
Okay. Our boys will shine tonight.
I got that too.
I do not.
My thing about that song is I really want to know what it's about. I want to know so bad.
See, I think it's about sperm.
Okay. Okay. You know what? Fine. Like,
If you listen, to the lyrics, and like, so Chavez famously did not print their lyrics in the record, but there
Love that.
used to be a message board. There used to be a secret punk rock message board that I was on, and people are talking about it. And I was like, I'm gonna transcribe all the Chavez lyrics. So I went through best I could, like with headphones, and I still have the file somewhere. Tried to transcribe everything, and when I got to Our Boys Will Shine Tonight, I'm like, I think this is about sperm, like, cause there's I forget, and of course I'm on the spot now. I can't think of the
Yeah, it's all good.
words, but go back and read the lyrics, and you'd be like, yeah, I think that makes sense.
all
It's
right.
either
There you go.
about, like,
I love that answer. I'm just going to
kids-
accept it.
Kids going off to war or sperm.
All right. Yeah. I'm into it.
Same.
Thank you. Yeah.
Same.
Knowing their sense of humor, I wouldn't put it past them.
All right. Chris.
All right, let's give Gone Glimmering some fucking love because we've given way too much Ride the Fader. I love the hard rock nature of this tune. Let's go with Wakeman's Air.
No.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Y'all are together.
I'm not sure about the air. Oh, I love it.
Banger, man. That riff could take down buildings. Like, awesome. Awesome.
You guys are all about out. What do you got, like 2 left, John?
I got 3, yeah.
I got 1.
1 left. All right, well then I'll try 1 and then I'll dump out after that because it seems like that's the play. Which one of these? How about Nailed to the Blank Spot?
Oh yeah.
That is not it, but it's a great song.
I'm not surprised you picked it, Justin, because that's another one that sounds like a WWE entrance song.
There you go. I'll take a 2 there. All right, and now we'll find out what John's last one is.
Relaxed Fit.
No.
That's what I cut right before we started. That was my last cut, but I don't have it. Good song, really cool song. The lyrics are like tongue-in-cheek in like a way that isn't corny. Like I dug it.
Oh, only I can throw Relaxed Fits. Like it's perfect.
Yeah.
So John 7 is going to hold out.
Hey.
For
there you go, man. Nice job.
Yeah. All right. And Chris, you've got 1 left now too, right?
I have 2 left actually.
Oh, 2. Yeah.
Oh no, I have 1. I'm so sorry. You're right. I have 2. Sorry. Yeah, counting wrong again. I have 2. So from Ride the Fader, I have Tight Around the Jaws. Really big fan of it.
Yeah, I got it.
Cool. So we both got that. And then I had the Bully Boys from the new EP. I think it's a rager. Great song.
I got that too.
Awesome.
There you go.
All right. So let me just
Glad something from that made it.
Yeah.
I only had 1 binner. Not bad for never hearing the band before.
Yeah. Well,
I had 3. What the hell?
Yeah. I'm about to have...
I mean, that makes sense.
Well, I'm only gonna end up with 2, but spoiler alert.
There you go. Yeah. Hey,
I'm
nice
about
job.
to have
nice work out of you.
4. So the Flaming Gong, the Nerve, Cold Joys, and the Singer Lied were.
I did cut the Nerve. I had the Nerve at one point. But because it wasn't on a record, I cut it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that rounds me out. All right. So let's run down these 7, and then we'll get these other couple of these 2s, and then we should be able to make swift work of this. I think. Shift. Ones that are in: Break Up Your Band. You've faded. Pentagram Ring. You Must Be Stopped. Hack the Sides Away. Top Guard. The Guard Attacks and Top Pocket Man. I'm trying to read 2 songs at once. All right, so these 2s, we have 8 that we need to trim down to 2.
Wait.
So we got Repeat the Ending, Unreal is Here, New Room, Wakeman's Air, Our Boys Will Shine Tonight, Nailed to the Blank Spot, Tight Around the Jaws, Bully Boys. Do you have one that's kind of jumping out here, John?
Yeah, I think Unreal is Here is we don't have anything else that sounds like that. That would be one that I would definitely fight for.
All right. So I mean,
I agree.
Yeah. All right. So we'll grab that, and then same question over to you. Is there one that you're really looking at here, Chris?
I am. You had mentioned Nailed to the Blank Spot, right?
Yes.
Well, yeah. I think that song's really incredible. I really like it a lot.
Any reservations, John?
They do not have a bad song. I am okay with any of these.
All right. So that will bring us up to our 9. And what song are we bringing back from the bin, John, that is going to round out our 10?
Well, so I was when Flight 96 went in the bin, I was like, well, that's going to be it, right? So that's if I get the final say, that's going to be it. But then Laugh Track went into the bin too. So I don't know what to do. It's going to be one of those 2. But as much as I love Laugh Track and that's one they did on Fallon to show the world who they are, I am still gonna pick Flight 96 because I think it's just insane and because of the triangle solo.
All right.
Oh yeah, love it.
All right, let me shift this around. We'll run this one last go, and then we will turn up the heat a little bit. All right, so our 10: Break Up Your Band, You Faded, Pentagram Ring, You Must Be Stopped, Hack the Sides Away, The Guard Attacks, Top Pocket Man, Unreal is Here, Nailed to the Blank Spot, and Flight 96. So when I read those 10 down to you, John, which one's the one?
All of them. Because they are an amazing band and they don't have a bad song.
You heard it here first, folks. Put them all on at the same time on different speakers.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a Zyreka thing. No, I think it's man, like you could pick anyone, but it's probably either Break Up Your Band or Pentagram Ring.
What do you think, Chris?
My favorite song by them is "Break Up Your Band." I would defer to John on what the correct choice is.
I could make a case for "You Faded" or "You Must Be Stopped." Those were two of my favorites, but I think even though it seems chalky with a band like this, like even the chalk is great. So, but I also want to point out, like, the way that we took this in, like, it really is worth taking it in this way. 31 songs, 1 hour 43, like, and you're getting everything. Just saying, like, just listen to all of it. If you like any of it, just do it. But I'm going to go ahead and co-sign on this Break Up Your Band. That seems like it's probably the one that we should go with. So
let's do it.
Let me lock that in, cue it up, and we will go one last time and wrap her on up. All right, Break Up Your Band is our number one. You Faded, Pentagram Ring, You Must Be Stopped, Hack the Sides Away, The Guard Attacks, Top Pocket Man, Unreal is Here, Nailed to the Blank Spot, and Flight 96 rounds out our 10. And with that, let's let Break Up Your Band get a moment in the sun.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his perfect bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
I've been in this library for 6 hours. I'm out of snacks and energy. Plus, I just realized I forgot to put deodorant on.
Oh, girl, you're a mess. Let's run to Target.
Let's RTT.
We'll grab some protein chips, body spray, and deodorant.
And we get 20% off with Target Circle so we can get those great face masks for our self-care Sundays.
I love an SCS.
Let's get out of here.
College students get 20% off their next purchase with Target Circle. Subject to terms. Visit target.com/circle for more details.
We did it. You're very welcome. We have done this. We did all the hard work. You're into this band now, so I'm just saying you should be very thankful, and I'm saying you're welcome for you. But
this is a brand new outro. Trying it out. This is great. Who says you can't learn new tricks? Let's go, babe.
Right? I highly recommend just ingest, like, if you like any of this, just ingest the whole Better Days Will Haunt You. Like, just ingest that. It does everything that you wanted to do, and I guarantee you'll like it. So that is the place to start, and I guess technically end with this band, because it's pretty much everything except for the one EP. So do that. And if you really want to say thank you, like a true way to do it would be going to patreon.com/ohhijustin. $1 a month gets you in the door. It gets you access to our Discord, which would be cool. Hang out in our Discord. It gets you access to the After the Fact conversation, which I believe is 342. The conversation that's happening immediately after we're done here. It gets you access to Deprogrammed before the rest of the world. You kick up to $2. It will have you sponsoring an hour of radio on WLOS. So I would really appreciate if you'd consider that. And again, gets you into the Discord where we're having conversations about growing a tree. We're counting, as John likes to say, we're kindergartners in there. But we're also talking about the show on the Deprogrammed channel. We're also talking about, that's a lot where I ask for the Q&A for the week. Where we're discussing concerts, like all sorts of great stuff about the show happens there. And there's also sub channels there where you can sign up for episodes or look for people that want to talk about bands that you want to talk about. All that's happening there. Please consider that. That's the Discord. You don't want to pay, but you want to get in, just ask me for the link, man. That's cool. Like, I understand. Times is tough. Furthermore, the better way to help, though, like if you can't do that, is sharing. Sharing is caring. We're a podcast. Subscribing, rating, commenting, all that stuff is super helpful because it helps get us seen in the algorithm, man. That's the unfortunate way of the internet, is being seen in the algorithm. So if you share us, that helps us get seen. And that is super helpful. But honestly, to me, the best way you can help is by telling somebody that you listen. Hey, I listen to Deprogrammed, and you should too. With that, Chavez. Learn them and love them, people. We will see you next week. Goodbye.